Hello, spiritual awakened souls. I trust all of you guys are doing wonderfully well. Anyway, I was just walking around and then I checked my phone and I saw that one of you guys asked a question to know why he's having a lot of inconsistency in his life. So in this video, I will be talking to you guys about inconsistency. Why are we so inconsistent? Instead of being consistent in what we do, we procrastinate and we are inconsistent. Why do we procrastinate? Why are we inconsistent? So first of all, what is inconsistency? Being inconsistent mean not being able to accomplish certain thing, or being able to start something and let go, stop something and stop, and always like for example, being in a relationship and then never really go through for 6 months, for 1 year, start a relationship and stop, start a diploma and stop, decide to live somewhere for a while, forever, but then 2 years after decide to move out, take on a task and never finish it, work with a company and quit, always quit or get fired, pretty much. Okay, and sometimes doesn't get a loan with your family, get a loan for a while, and then after a while there's a problem coming up. So we call all that being inconsistent with the areas of your life. And why are we inconsistent? We are usually inconsistent because actually we grew up not being inconsistent. It usually has to do with our childhood. It usually has to do with the way we were raised most of the time. So we call that either soul wound or we call it inner child. So there might be inner child within the adult man or the adult woman that is not allowing the adult woman to do what she's supposed to do. So we call it also shadow work, shadow self. Okay. So what happened usually? Within our personality, we have the spirit, and then we have our body, our physical body, and then we have our mental mind, and we have our emotional mind. What happened when we come to this earth, right, is that we have parents that we're supposed to trust to guide us through life from 0 to 21 years old. Okay. I'm at the Long Beach. I'm in Long Beach in California, and it's there's a nice wind here, and so that's why my head is going all over. So to say it all, when you, let's say, from 0 to 18 months is the age where your parents supposed to instill trust in you. It's the age where you're supposed to trust your parent to give you what to eat, to take care of you, to pamper you, to pick you up in their hand, and to be able to administer whatever you need, right? But instead, if your parents are busy and when you cry, they don't pick you up, and when you need to eat, they are not available, or they are available but they ignore you, then you end up at that age not trust your caregiver, right? And when you don't trust your caregiver at that age, that part of you is wounded, and that part of you will not trust when you grow. So within you, then they say within the adult, the 40 years old adult or the 30 years old adult, there's a little child, there's a 18-month child that was not well fed, and who doesn't trust people. And how will it affect your life when you're grown? In your normal life, you will not be able to trust people. You will not trust people in your relationship. You will not trust your friend. You will not be able to make friends and trust, right? So you will be a person that is very careful in your relationships, and with that in mind, it will not last. You will be jealous. You will either envy, or you will check on people. You will be jealous. So with that said, they said that you have a demon within you that is not allowing you to stick in a relationship or to trust people. But in other words, is what we call the 18-month inner child, or the soul wound, the 18-month soul wound that we have to heal. The second age is the age from let's say 18 months to 3 years. That age is the age where all of us we crawl, right? And if you crawl, and they don't give you a space. Your parent doesn't give you a space where you can go around and do what you want and put and give you some gadget or some play game that you can play, right? You might end up not express your creativity. And if you cannot express your creativity the way you feel that you should or the way you want to do it, right, then when you grow, you will be a child that is not curious enough. You will be a child that doesn't express curiosity, that doesn't step up and go for what they want. You will not be a go-getter, as we usually say. You will not be someone that choose and go for what they want. You will be a follower. You will be someone that just wait for order. You will be a subordinator most of the time. It will be hard for you to be someone that is a leader. Okay, so that's the second one. And then we said that you have the 3 years in a child within you that need healing. Okay, and the third age is 3 years to 6 years old. From 3 years to 6 years old, if for some reason it's the first time that they have to drop you in school, right? So they take you there to the kindergarten or whatever, and once they take you there, let's say the teacher is not nice enough and they did not treat you with niceness. So when you come back home, you will be afraid of strangers, because it was your first time and it didn't go well. You will be afraid. And at that time, when you grow, you will be a child that would not like people, would not like to be in a group, that would not associate in certain ways. You will not be part of certain group because you're afraid that they will mistreat you. And that's what they say you have the inner child, this 3 years old inner child within you. Okay? And the fourth age is the 6 years old to 12 years old. The 6 years old to 12 years old is the age of consistency. In the age of consistency, what is required for the soul to stay perfect and to be an alignment is that your parent be able to drop you in school or drop you at the bus stop and then wake you up first in the morning, the same time, and then feed you as it's supposed to, then fix your bag and drop you at the same time at the bus stop, and then wait for you when you come back at let's say 2 p.m. give you what to eat and get you some rest, and then by let's say 8 p.m. Feed you again, and then maybe put you to bed when time comes, like let's say 10 p.m. and read some book or pamper you, right? But if they don't do that and you are left on your own, you go to the bus stop by yourself, you get in the bus, out of the bus when you come back, and there's nobody to care for you, and you have to fix your own food by yourself, and you are inconsistent from 6 years old to 12 years old in the elementary school. Then when you grow up as an adult, man or woman, you will be an inconsistent person. So 6 to 12 years old is the age of consistency. It's the age where we develop the principle of being consistent, the principle of discipline, the principle of being organized. So if you were left alone by yourself and they did not instill that in you, of course that's what will happen in your life. So, and then there's a 12 to 15 years old, 15 to 18, and then 18 to 21. That's a 7 development age, and that's what we call all of them. And each age had then some wound that can be caused to the soul, or the soul can be aligned, depending. So with that said, that's why we are usually consistent 80% of the case, I mean, okay? And if that is well addressed, then you will be someone that is aligned and you will be consistent in your life. So if you are going through something about inconsistency in your relationship, you are going through inconsistency with your family, you speak to your sister today, and then 6 months after you guys are not talking, are not speaking, you start a job, it works well, and then after 6 months you don't want it anymore, you just quit, and you live in an apartment, you like it at first to be there for 3, 4, 5 years, and then within 2 years you don't like it anymore, you don't want to be there anymore. All those instability and consistency are usually due to our inner child, to our soul wound, and to what we call the shadow work, shadow self. So all what is needed is to either hire a spiritual coach, a mindset coach, to hire someone that will help you grow that child, that will help you bring that child within you to the level of the adult that you are, so that both of you together can come back to alignment. It's about healing the shadow self. It's about seeing the shadow self for what it is and bring it to life so that it can align with the true you. Okay, so and there shouldn't be a worry about that. And with that said, God cannot come to this earth through you, right? And for you to come and suffer, or for you to come and be inconsistent. As long as you are aware of this, you can see it through and you can be able to address it. So, or you can try on your own to get some book that can help you journal and try to heal this. And there's a lot of things to do to heal that. There's a chakra healing, there's journaling, there's energy healing, there's a mindset shift. There's many things that we do to be able to bring you in alignment with your inner child so that you guys can become one. I just wanted to share this, and I hope it helps whomever asked this question, and some of you, and all of you, please, if this resonates with you, leave me a message down there so that I can have an idea, and so that we know that we are doing well, that when we answer people, it always helps. Let us know so we can do more video, and ask any question that you have so we can answer, and we can keep together, you know, so growing and be in alignment with ourselves. With that in mind, I leave you in peace, I leave you in harmony, I leave you in abundance, I leave you in wholeness. And as always, I am Master Coach Brannaa, and I'm here to address whatever can allow you, awakened soul, to be able to reconnect with your higher self. Peace, love, and light always. Master Brannaa.